Hello, my name is Shaira Flanders, and I am the head of the Media and Communication Unit in the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, Marine Resources, and Cooperatives. And today I am so happy to be on the Green Thumb Farm here in Stapleton, St. Kitts. And I am here with none other than the recently recognized Crop Farmer of the Year, Mr. Leon Yellowman Anthony. How are you doing today?
Not doing really bad. Everything is okay. I just want to say that thanks for coming here to really feel a vision of the Green Thumbs Farm. Well, being the crop farmer of the year 2023, it has been a real challenge. I've been very consistent. So I'm just waiting for my turn, so it comes. So I just have to give thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, this is not the first time that Yellowman has been named the Crop Farmer of the Year. Not only was he named the Crop Farmer of the Year, but he is the overall Farmer of the Year in 2023. He was celebrated along with other farmers and other food heroes at the recently held World Food Day Farmers and Fishers Awards ceremony. So Yellow, can you tell us how many times have you actually been named Farmer of the Year?
For the last 7 years, I've been winning in my category from 1 to 5 acres, and I've been crop farmer of the year for 2 times now, which has been a great improvement on my way going forward, so that the younger generation, the younger one, farmers have to be here like as role models so that they can make agriculture attractive. So the younger one who is coming on right now, because we're getting old, that is much more beneficial to them, because we want to see food security as our #1 priority in St. Kitts and Nevis.
Awesome, which is obviously why you were named Crop Farmer of the Year, your consistency and all of the work that you put in. So tell me a little bit about that. What exactly does it take when you get up in the morning as a farmer? You've consistently been doing this. What exactly does it take for you to get this done?
You must learn the 3 Ds in order to be very successful. 1, you must be disciplined on and off of the farm. 2, you must be dedicated to your work. 3, and you have to have determination, which is the way to go in. Because farmers need good vehicle, farmers need good house, and farmers need to send the children to university. So we have to take it as a business. We must take it as a business in order to go forward.
Well, for those persons who were not interested in farming before, you surely are convincing us that farming is the way to go. Now, tell me something else, Yellow. Obviously, this isn't the first time that you and I have been having this conversation, and I'm so proud, I am so happy that I get this opportunity again to come and speak to you, not just as Yellow, but as the Farmer of the Year. What crops do you focus on here?
Well, I do tomatoes, I do sweet peppers, in which I really want to specialize in. I do watermelon, I do squash, I do pumpkin, I do a whole heap of different varieties of crops. But as I saying, I want to specialize like in tomatoes and sweet peppers, so I could be more consistent all the time instead of planting 4 and 5 different crops.
Now I realize that you didn't mention the obvious, which is where we are standing right now. Yellowman's farm has a significant number of jelly trees, or coconut trees. Yellow want you to tell me right now, give me an estimate about how many coconut trees you have planted here.
Maybe just over 100 plus, but the coconut trees is what I planting is using to help combat climate change, because we know it is getting much more hotter. So you plant the coconut trees in certain areas so you can lay it out properly. And when you lay it out properly, the shade from the coconut trees will help combat the heat. So you'll be using less water and your crops will come much more better. So it's a way going forward, and you could also make money from the jelly every week if you want.
I mean, when you really think about it, for someone like you, you've been doing farming for how many years now?
Well, I've been doing farming now for maybe for the last 12 years, in which I was living in the Cayman Islands, And then I came back home after finish work. And then I realized there is a market is there for farmers. And when I go down the market and I see this amount of overseas food that are coming inside, I say people here in Sinkit have the opportunity to tap into those kind of market. Now we are speaking about the 2025 food import bill, which is a good initiative going forward because farmers can tap into that overseas bill and make money.
Yellow, you mentioned that you have been farming for just over 12 years. And like I said, it's really interesting to see that you have been incorporating sustainable practices. And I can see that you have been using other materials here on your farm to mitigate climate change. So can you just tell us briefly about what we're seeing here on the ground and why exactly do you use this method? Tell the people.
Well, this is what you call ground cover drip line irrigation system because the ground cover is less work, less insecticide, less herbicide, and you will be more consistent of planting.
Yellow man, I want to thank you again and congratulate you once more on earning the title Crop Farmer of the Year. And it goes without saying that you are one of the toughest competitors to beat when it comes to farming. But I want you to continue to be an inspiration and for always speaking to young people about dabbling in farming as well. Because as you said, we need to ensure that our people can eat the food that we grow. And eating local is something that you also promote as well. So thank you again.
Eat local, drink local. Let's make food security our number one priority in St. Kitts and Nevis. Thank you.